preparing for CGPET 2026, you're likely focused on one specific figure: exactly how many marks you need for a government engineering college. You need to know if a score in the 60 to 70 range is enough to secure a competitive branch. You are facing a choice that will define your next 4 years. You have to decide if you will prioritize the low fees and prestige of a top government institution, or focus entirely on a high-demand specialization like computer science or IT. The difficulty stems from applicant volume. With 15 to 20,000 candidates competing for these seats, a massive percentage are prioritizing government colleges to avoid the financial burden of private tuition. Because demand is concentrated at the top 3 government institutes in Raipur, Bilaspur, and Jagdalpur, the cutoffs in those locations climb much higher than the state average. This line graph shows the growing number of applicants compared to the available government seats. While the applicant line rises sharply each year, the horizontal line representing GEC seats remains completely flat, showing the physical limit of the system. This bottleneck means that a score considered safe last year is now a risk. You have to look at your performance in terms of percentile ranking, rather than just a raw mark out of 150. Your final rank is also influenced by the difficulty level of the CGPET question paper, which fluctuates every year. An easier paper often lowers the value of a high score. If many students achieve the same mark, your state rank can drop significantly, even if your individual performance felt successful. Your specific category, general, OBC, SC, or ST, changes the scoring requirements you need to hit. Each group effectively competes within its own rank bracket. This bar chart compares those thresholds. The general category requires the highest score, while the requirements lower in increments for OBC, SC, and ST candidates. Because of these variations, a general cutoff list won't tell you where you'll land. Your real leverage in counseling depends on understanding the specific rank threshold for your category. For high scorers, the primary goal is usually computer science engineering at the state's elite institutions, like GEC Raipur or BIT Durg. To secure these specific seats, general category students typically need to score between 90 and 95 marks. This heat map shows the CSE premium. The computer science column glows red at 90 marks, while electrical and civil fade to yellow. Inside the cell, a counter ticks up rapidly, thousands of students fighting for a few dozen seats, leaving no room for error. Focusing exclusively on the CSE tag at a top college can be a trap. If you fall short by only a few marks and have no backup plan, you risk losing your seat in the early counseling rounds. Many students fall into the 55 to 75 mark range, creating a competitive middle segment. In this range, you can prioritize your branch by selecting computer science at a mid-tier college, like GEC Bilaspur or Jagdalpur. Alternatively, prioritize the institution's tag by taking a secondary branch, like electrical, at a top-tier college like GEC Raipur.
This decision tree illustrates the choice at the 70 mark node. Take the left path to GEC Bilaspur for CSE, or the right path to GEC Raipur for electrical. You must weigh the geographic and infrastructural differences of these locations. Staying in Raipur provides networking advantages, while moving to Jagdalpur ensures you study your preferred field. Students in this middle score range cannot have both. You have to decide if your priority is the college environment or the specifics of your curriculum. Scoring between 50 and 70 marks often leads to core branches, like mechanical, civil, or mining, to secure a government seat. This is where OBC, SC, and ST reservations have the most impact. These quotas can lower the entry barrier for core branches by 10 to 40 marks. This cascading bar chart shows the impact of reservation on core branches. You see the baseline for general candidates, followed by lower requirements for OBC, and significant 20 to 40% drop-offs for SC and ST students. Even with these lower thresholds, seats are limited. You must fill your counseling choices carefully to ensure you don't miss out during the allotment phase. Choosing a core branch just for the government label requires a specific plan. You will likely be outside direct IT campus placements and need to prepare for a career shift after graduation. When students miss their target score, many consider taking a drop year or paying high fees at a private college just to secure a CSE degree. This choice can lead to significant financial debt and the loss of a year. often without a guarantee of a better outcome. This quadrant chart plots financial cost against placement return on investment. The average private CSE degree is positioned deep in the high-cost, low ROI quadrant, showing the financial risk involved. In 2026, a computer science degree from a high-fee private institution may not provide a competitive edge, potentially leaving you with debt that your starting salary cannot easily cover. An alternative strategy for students with average scores is to accept a core branch at a GEC for the low fees, and then focus on self-taught technical skills. You can gain a competitive advantage by learning AI prompting, coding, or digital marketing while you complete your degree. This path requires disciplined time management. You have to balance the heavy workload of a core engineering branch while mastering tech skills on your own. This dual line graph tracks value over 4 years. While the importance of your specific college branch trends downward, the value of your tech skills and portfolio curves sharply upward, eventually becoming the more important factor to employers. Employers in the current market are placing more value on verifiable technical skills and a portfolio than on the traditional branch or college labels. Your PET score determines where you start, but how you use the next 4 years determines your eventual career path. Subscribe for upcoming counseling choice filling strategies. Comment your expected marks and your target college below, and share this video with anyone who is currently navigating their CGPET scores.